Dreary conditions blanketed Melbourne Park, but it was a completely different atmosphere underneath the roof of Rod Laver Arena. And as the tournament approached its crescendo, day 12 of the Australian Open saw the second of the men's semi-finals. With Novak Djokovic already through to the final, all eyes were on the feature match between Milos Raonic and Andy Murray. Head-to-head they couldn't be split, although Murray had triumphed in their only Grand Slam meeting at the 2012 US Open. But the Scot found himself on the back foot early on, broken to love in the opening game of the match. And Raonic didn't give up the lead, crunching 14 winners to his opponent's 4 before finishing off the set with his 4th ace. After failing to trouble the 13th seed serve in the opener, Murray had a breakpoint opportunity in the 3rd game and another 2 in the 5th, but he squandered all 3. It wasn't until the 11th game when the Canadian faltered again and Murray pounced, breaking and consolidating to square the match. The 3rd set saw an arm wrestle, but with neither player willing to budge on serve, it was decided in a tiebreaker. Raonic went up a mini break at 3-1 and refused to give up the buffer, serving his way to snatch the 3rd set with his 11th ace of the match.
Game in 3rd sets, Raonic.
An unconvincing record from 2 sets to 1 down position suggested Murray needed to dig deep in the 4th set. And with his opponent troubled by a groin injury, the world number 2 seized his opportunity, breaking Raonic to love in a dominant 7th game. The Canadian fought back, finding 2 break points against Murray in the 10th game, but the Scotsman held him at bay, producing a massive hold of serve to take the 4th set. From here, the momentum stayed in the Murray camp as he broke the labouring Raonic in the opening game of the decider. The 13th seed willed himself to stay alive, but nothing seemed to go his way, as the Brit broke a second time and could have had the set to love if not for one last desperate push from Raonic. But it was all in vain as Murray closed it out in just over 4 hours to reach his 5th Australian Open final in 7 years.
3 sets to 2, 4-6, 7-5, 6-7, 6-4, 6-2.
Earlier on centre court, Martina Hingis and Sania Mirza claimed their maiden Australian Open doubles title in the final against Andrea Hlaváčková and Lucy Hrdečka. Riding a 35-match winning streak, the top seeds went into the decider as the overwhelming favourites. But 8 consecutive service breaks at the start of the 1st set resulted in a tiebreaker, which Hingis and Mirza won comfortably. The Swiss favourite had a chance to serve for the match at 5-3 in the 2nd set, but was broken, sparking hope of a late comeback from the Czech pairing. However, a cool head and some brilliant ground strokes from Mirza saw them break back immediately to seal the match and the championship, their 3rd straight Grand Slam together.
Game,